Hey YouTube, Alien 2000 49655 here. I know it's been a while since you've seen a vlog entry. Let's see what my this one will be. This is vlog number 33. Sorry, I've been neglecting my vlog here. I've been hooked on a game called Space Engineers. I love sandbox games like that. It's even dethroned Minecraft as my favorite. Anyway, well, I've played with some of the new features. This is update 1.038, and we've got steerable wheels now, which is really cool. Still no control through those rotors, but I'm sure the devs will work that in. They already gave us control through the regular rotors, but it still opened up a whole new world of possibilities for what you can build. Yeah, I've been playing around with multiplayer. It seems like the netcode still needs a little bit of work. I can't believe I started this without having much to say. If you see me, my eyes going over here, I'm looking at my big TV because the viewfinder on this camera can't flip. So I'm relying on the television set as a viewfinder. So I'm just making sure I'm in frame and everything else. But yeah, I mean, I haven't up and died, people. So I just been busy with other things. Most prominently Space Engineers. I've got a few new games. Still play Space Engineers more than the rest of them. Anyway, I realize it's been weeks since my last vlog entry, so I decided to put one up. I'll let you know, guys, that I'm still here and I'm still continuing the vlog. I'm getting ready to start season 2 of Let's Play Space Engineers, so my next entries will be adding to that playlist. If you are a fellow space engineer, please watch it, comment, like, subscribe, or at least comment. You don't have to like or subscribe. Just, even if you've got something negative to say, just put it down there. I mean, I auto-approve everything, so I want everybody to see the different point of views of the different viewers of my channel. I truly believe in freedom of speech, freedom of press, and this technically counts as press, because the modern news media is audio-video through a camera. There are still some old-timers and some new-timers that read newspapers in addition to watching the news on TV. I'm sorry about the jiggly cam. I was adjusting my tripod. Yeah, even if you don't have anything nice to say, just post it. I won't get offended. I'm a major constitutionalist. I believe in the unabridged version of the Constitution of the United States. I've seemed to heavily focus on the First and Second Amendments, but all amendments are important to me. And I'm talking about the amendments that the original Founding Fathers put in. I still think the Lautenberg Act, or the Lautenberg Amendment, the Gun Control Act of 1968 is what its technical name is. You can Google that and it'll tell you about that. It basically tells you that firearms are not to be owned by felons or misdemeanor or domestic violence convicts. So, and it also tells you that weapons or replicas of weapons that were made before 1898 are okay for felons and domestic violence convicts to own because they're considered antiques or curio. I also found out that I'm not getting my muzzle loader. I don't know if I talked about that on a previous vlog or not, but I was in the process of buying a CVA Wolf, which uses a 209 shotgun primer. And I have, to my horror, found out that 209 shotgun primers under federal law are considered ammunition. So I was forced to terminate the layaway. Now, I can still have a muzzleloader, but it's got to be matchlock, flintlock, or cap lock. That's the musket caps, the number 11 musket caps. And I'm waiting to find one of those. So, it's also known as a side lock. The cap lock is also known as a side lock. Now, I haven't seen too many inline muzzleloaders that use the number 11. I prefer CVA because they're good quality arms. But it doesn't seem like they make side locks or cap locks anymore. I might be able to find one, a used one. Hopefully it's in workable condition, because I do like to hunt. And for all you naysayers, I don't hunt just to hunt. I hunt to put meat in my freezer. If I happen to get a nice set of antlers in the process, great. But I'm after it for the venison. I am a full-on omnivore. I eat meat as well as veggies. I don't understand vegetarians and vegans at all. The body needs protein to function. Now, there are plenty of vegetative stuff that have protein, but the best source of protein for the human body is animal protein. So, but anyway, back to the meandering line of conversation that I was on. Anyway, I was touched on the Second Amendment and the Gun Control Act of 1968, put in place by a senator by the name of Lautenberg. I don't remember what his first name is. So, but yeah, season 2 of Space Engineers, like I said earlier, is getting ready to start. I am trying to decide on the premise of it. I'm hoping this file won't get corrupt this time. And I may even do a multiplayer. I will let all the other players playing with me know that they are being recorded for YouTube. I'll be using this camera, because I still haven't found any easy to use or inexpensive capture software. I've played around with some free software, but the one that I got the closest to being able to use was OBS, I think it is. And I was having trouble getting it to record my Space Engineers screen. Now, EctoSage on Video Sage, you guys have seen Sage and Levitating Gamers and Last Stand Gamers. Those are the trio that is doing a joint Let's Play Survival World. Anybody who's played Space Engineers knows Sage, okay? Anyway, he figured out how to use OBS. Or, wait a minute, no. He used Fraps. I think it's Tazu that uses OBS. But anyway, he's figured out how to get audio and video. I can only figure out how to get video or audio, and not the other one. So, once I figure out how to work OBS, you'll see screen capture and full screen displays. You'll be able to see my HUD and everything. You'll know when I figured it out when I get it, when you start seeing my HUD and the entire screen. But right now, it's going to have to suffice with this parked in front of my monitor. If I had a secondary video card, I'd just run a VGA cable from the computer over here over to my TV, so that I could put this screen that I'm seeing here in front of the camera, put it in front of the TV, and you get audio from my speakers, because the microphone just happens to be on the correct side. It's over here, and when I'm facing this at the TV, that's where the speakers are going to be. So, and it's monaural. I wish I could have a stereo mic, but I can't. Not yet. But I'll set it up so the audio is in a monaural track, so you'll still get the sound through both speakers anyway. People know it as mono. Not the disease, mind you. The mono and stereo. In stereo, you get that little phase separation that gives you that nice 3D effect. Mono, it's both speakers are pumping out the same levels all the time. You're basically pumping the left track through both speakers. So, and it's a lot easier when you have a camera, mono audio circuit on a camera like this. You know, this is a cheapie, but as you can see, it gives you fairly decent video quality. I have to dial back the settings a little bit to solve some audio and video sync issues, but I've had comments that say they don't care about the audio video sync issues. They can still see what's going on and they can still hear how I'm describing it. They just kind of have to process it in their head to figure out which scene that audio was supposed to be with. I don't like to make people do that. I'd rather have perfectly synced audio and video. So, well, I'm up to 11 minutes. I'm going to stop this one. My next video will most likely be added to my Space Engineers playlist, because I'm going to start the Let's Play on the next video. So this is going to be the last video on the regular vlog for a while, so if you want me to continue vlogging while I'm playing a game, go over to my Space Engineers playlist, and you'll be able to keep updated on my daily events, and you can get to see possibly some ideas you never thought of before while playing Space Engineers. So with that, I'm gonna call it good. See you in season 2.